It is indeed what fire cannot burn. It's St. Ricketts at www.saintricketts.com. It is the theme song, and we do it 100% live. It is the Yo Show.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike's off.
Is it off?
Evening indeed, Kelly Nicole. Thank you for tuning in. It's great to have people stopping on by. Another Tuesday night Yo Show. Last week, Jewel Tatey, for those who may have missed it, if you're living under a rock, 6-year anniversary with Modern Minds and Geo Pal. Terrific time. Jewel, give us a little chat about 6 years of fun last week.
Oh my god, it was awesome. We had a party. Maybe partied a little too hard, but it's well worth it. It was fun.
I agree. We definitely did party a little too hard, but it definitely was a lot of fun. Big thanks to everybody that tuned in and commented and shared videos and shared notes, and Modern Minds, of course, and Geo Pal, and just an awesome time. And Jewel, if I haven't thanked you enough, I thank you again because it's just terrific.
And I thank you. And man, Modern Minds is so good. I can't wait to see them live.
I agree. Terrific. Just a great time with Justin and smart band. A lot of great things to say. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun celebrating and having some cocktails, and the audience kind of forcing cocktails on us. A lot of great fun. Tonight we're going to have even more great fun, Jewel. One of our favorites. I love this woman for so many reasons. The music and what she does, and the great charity, of course, is Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. We're going to tell you all about that. If you don't know, there it is. Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. Oh, yeah. September 9th. Constadters on Academy Road in Northeast Philadelphia. Look at that lineup. Black Rose Rebellion, Della Chase, Roses, the one and only Tiffany. She still looks great. Sharon Lia will have her own band, and Helen and Terry. And, of course, I lead into that because tonight's guest is the one and only Miss Sharon Lia. Oh, yeah. Love me some Sharon Lia, Jewel. Classy, smart. The charity is amazing. And you've been familiar. You've purchased the shirt a couple of years back, and we love it.
I'm so mad. I couldn't find and then I remembered it's at my sister's house. I'm like, man. Rock for a Cause black tank top is one of my favorites, and I wear it so often that I don't have it with me tonight.
I gotta admit, I was expecting it, but that's okay.
Yeah. I'm always ill prepared, so.
That's it. Likewise, the work days get rough, man. I always close on Tuesdays, and I'm always like, man, I can't close on Tuesday. I gotta get home.
I'm telling you. I had to run to McDonald's because apparently they have Squishmallows, and that can't be missed. But
oh no, absolutely not. Can't miss Squish. Can we purchase Jewel some free time? Brent is just itching to get some pictures taken.
Oh gosh, yeah, we need new ones, like updated ones ASAP. And I need a new Ladies Who Rock for a Cause t-shirt, but we'll pick that up at the show.
We'll get that at the show. We absolutely have to attend the show this year. And Jewel, speaking of shows, of course, quite a weekend. More of Atlanta Brocus and our awesome Future Star shows. I actually missed the Queensbryke Surgical Strike show on Saturday, Jewel. I was came home from work, beat, passed out. Next thing it was 9 o'clock. Show started at 8, and it was an hour away up to Landis. So needless to say, I missed it. Breaks my heart. But Friday night, of course, Milk Boy, and it was Nail Bite, the sensational Nail Bite, and they brought it. A lot of people were wondering how they would do in Philly, and man, packed house, great crowd, great set. Destroy the Moon with one of our good dudes from Moonroof, now in his own band, Destroy the Moon. Very cool. And of course, Jewel, I got this great picture of the one and only, it's hard to say, the one and only Alex. Oh, I love her. And I posed for her, and she gave me the horns right in my picture. And I got to tell you, Jewel, you know, we talk about meeting these artists, and I always go on about how beautiful Alex is and how sweet she is and kind and smart. To meet her in person is like 100 times better. And I felt bad because they had like Milk Boy has a unisex bathroom, and I walk in, it's me and Alex. And I'm like, I said, no offense. Well, I said, no offense. I really expected our first meeting to go a lot better than this. And she just laughed. She's like, no, come in, I'm almost done. And then we went into back out there before anybody started playing, and we chatted and we had such a great talk. And she said she loves you and loves us and thanks us for
Oh,
all the support. She was wonderful on stage as well. She got a great band and just awesome time. Awesome.
I gotta do the same thing. I don't know what's up with my camera tonight, but yeah, what a
For sure.
gem. She came on for your birthday. Like, she was just amazing, and she's so beautiful. She'd be a good addition to Ladies Who Rock.
I agree. And I was thinking about, and Sharon does a great job and gets great people, but
Yeah,
I'm thinking like Laura
you know a lot
Cheeto
of people.
maybe. Like how
Yeah,
about Laura Cheeto? You
yeah,
know what I
you know
mean?
a
Love to
lot of,
have her.
especially like just these females bringing it, and who are
Exactly.
local, so they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
very true. And of course, it's a different kind of bring it, but
hmm
Friday night with Lana Nelson and
oh
Nailbite. I
yeah.
mean, Lana is just
Oof.
the power of that young lady is incredible, and it's just man for such a young band, they're awesome. And John and Lisa do such a great job. And Joe, I tried to do a piece on the show with John and Lisa to talk about the behind the scenes, and Lisa said, "Look, I appreciate it. I think it's great of you to ask." But we kind of like being quiet, kind of behind the scenes, let the kids, do their thing and have the limelight. That's classy, very classy.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be the same way, just if they were in the forefront. You know, who did a good job of that? Bella Elise's mom too.
Yes.
She ran everything like so well, and then really with her social media and all, she does a great job. I forget her tag name. It's something like sweet something. Sweet mom.
Okay. Sweet mom. I gotta be honest, Joel. If Joey was a celebrity, you wouldn't have a chance to get into the limelight because she would just,
Oh no, that the
just
day will come, and she's going to take over, and I'll gladly step back.
right.
I'll enjoy that
Absolutely.
day. Yep.
Oh, great stuff. So we picked the top five list. And I was going to do top five charities, but I'm like, that's a toughie. You don't want to leave anybody out. So we did top five legendary Philly places. It could be like a musical, it could be a food place, it could be just something cool about Philly. And there's lots of them. And I started at number five. And after being at Milk Boy and seeing how great a job they did, I do pay homage still to a place close to my heart, and that's Dobbs on South Street at number five. And it its days may be over. The word is their days are numbered, but still, much love Dobbs on
I think
South
we
Street.
hear that like every week, though.
We do. I know. I wish I had the money. I'd buy it, and I'd put it right
You
back
know,
to
we
doing what
keep
it does.
right. Come on.
Number four, don't come at me because I'm not big fans of theirs anymore. But of course, number four, Pat's or Geno's. I mean, they're pretty much the Philly um, talk when it comes to cheesesteaks. When you watch national sporting events that come to Philly, they all show the pictures of Pats and Geno's. So it's legendary, and we'll get them the props. Pats and Geno's number four. Number three, Jewel, kind of a dark horse. One of my favorite places, if you've never been, get there. Franklin Fountain, one of the absolute best ice cream places on the planet. Have you never been?
I think I. I
The
don't think I ate
line,
there, but I definitely, yeah, maybe it was the line that
the
just.
line is always
Yep,
massive,
yep. No thanks. Come on.
massive. Number two, a massive shout out to my buddy Jimmy Rubino and his wife April, who I just love them both to death. And it's Ralph's Italian Restaurant. And I tell you what, they talk about one of the legends of Italian restaurants in Philadelphia. It's a pretty big title, and Ralph's is listed as number one. It always wins these charts, man. It's a legendary restaurant in Philly. Get down there, look up Ralph's. See my friends April and Jimmy. They do a terrific job. The meatballs, the raviolis, the list goes on, George. It's one of the best ever. Just amazing. Um, and number one, you might find this kind of silly, Joe, but it is the Art Museum steps. From Rocky and all that, like all the tourists want to get on the Art Museum steps and take those pictures, and it's become kind of a Philly icon. The Art Museum steps, my number one. Jewel Tatey, your number one. The dogs are upstairs going crazy for Sharon Lia. They're so excited.
I know. Man, I really didn't prepare. So I'll just my favorite things. Um, I mean, I just love the fact that I've been going to Sweeney's for so long, and now they have
Yes.
the Future Star shows, which has been just a revival of music around the area. So I have to give props to them. Um, the Trocadero, I know it's closed down, but I've seen so many great people there, and actually found out like my I'll say a relative used to like dance there, like back in like
Really?
the 30s or something.
The 30s?
I'm
Wow.
telling you, I have to go back into like the archives and see what's
It's
up.
like dancing on air.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I lived here in a past life in the
The
Trocadero. That's where I'm.
truck.
Yeah. Um, we were downtown the other day, me and my dad, and he had to pick my brother up from the airport, and my brother's like, oh, let's go to Tony Luke's, whatever, get some steaks. He's like, all right, because we're in the burbs now, we don't get down there often. So
Right.
Tony Luke's was out of the way, so we got Delisandro's.
Oh, they're good.
Oh man, they were good
Yeah.
like day 4 and 5 too. Like it was so good,
Wow.
so filling.
Delisandro's is a big dog right now in town. They actually somebody actually came up with a top like 20 list of the area. Curly's actually finished first, but
Oh, I do love
oh,
curly. I just had that for the first time not too long ago.
yeah,
And
that's a big sandwich. That's a big sandwich.
that will feed you for days.
Yes.
My favorite hoagie is still Marinucci's because that's
Oh,
can also feed you for like a week.
I love Marinucci's.
And this isn't number one, but I've been to this place and I thought it was so cool, and I would just like to, I wish it was around the corner for me because I would go all the time. But the pharmacy, this is where I saw like the likes of like Dreambox Mechanics and Overwinter, back when we first started. So the place always has a special special meaning for me. But yeah, there's so many. Like it's just hard to pick. I grew up in the Northeast, and then I moved to like Mayfair, which is still part of the Northeast. Then Fishtown. Like I've lived all over the city, far Northeast. So I've experienced a lot of the city
Yeah, of
and
course,
and
like
now in the burbs. But
Northeast, it's a shame we couldn't have this around today, but the Empire Rock Club, and being a guy of like 18, 19 years old, when the Empire Rock Club was around, it was all the Northeast girls with the huge hairdos, and dudes would
mhm,
just be flocking to watch them chicks walking in and out and just rock out at the Empire Rock Club. And of course, there was Mardi Gras and Kaboom, and it was like an I would say an underage scene,
I
but like a
remember
teenage
hearing
kind of
that.
scene. Oh man, kind of a
You're kind of
Say,
a.
Philly has had just such legendary
Do you
spots, and I love
remember
it.
the Nutty, the
The
Nutty
Nutty, I
Irish?
remember the Nutty. Oh, do I
Yeah,
ever?
that was my first bar. Like I should have been there,
Really?
but
I used to
yeah,
love the Nutty.
that exploded or burned down. We don't know.
Burned
But
down. It was so small though, and I
it
went
was
one year. Like,
cool though. Like Q2 would come in there and it would DJ
yeah,
and they had it upstairs. Like it was the spot.
I went one year for St. Patty's Day, and Jesus, man,
Yeah.
it was just like mobbed. I couldn't believe it. But
Yeah,
yeah, the
we
Nutty
had like
Irish
my nephew's christening was there and he's like 23 now. So
goes back. Poor Nutty. Some great places
yeah.
that lead. Dalville and South Street, Pat's and Gino's, of course,
And
not
that's where
Dallas
my sister
Andrews.
met her husband.
Frankly, where
Actually
Dallas
both
Andrews?
sisters. Huh. Both? Yeah, nutty. Give it
Both
up.
in the art museum. Give it up for the Nutty. They're gonna type that in there for no reason whatsoever. The Nutty, great stuff. But yeah, so we had, like I said, this incredible weekend of music. Milk Boy kind of bringing us back to the old school Philly style. More future stars at Casey Ray's with Elena, and she did such a great job. There's another one coming up, of course, this Sunday. Um, it's another terrific future stars show.
Oh yeah.
Special performances. It's our dude Chris Griner, Hutch and Company, new to me. Jewel, the up and coming, fast rising, award winning refrigerator band. They are
Yes.
sensational.
We
The
hear that
Grimjacks.
saxophone.
Yeah, the saxophone. The
Oh my God.
Grimjacks, who I absolutely love. Love the Grimjacks. Love the support and John Simons and the dudes out there and Donna Rowley and Kim and just a great support team and a great band. And a couple new ones to me. The Basement Directive, Left on the Right, and Desecration. So there's a desecration. I don't even know how to say it.
Desecration. Desecration.
Desecration. Okay, and I'm going to be on the mic if I learn how to say that. But that's this Sunday at Sweeney's, 1:30 to 6:30 p.m. Some new bands to check out for me. I'm very excited. And the amazing Elena Burkus does a great job promoting him. And we look forward to it. Kinsey King
Hey,
in the house. Kinsey working on some new music and working on
Not your friend
being.
request, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm very bad with Facebook.
She is horrible with Facebook. Probably the worst Facebooker I've ever met. But we love you anyway. So let's get to some music. It's 8:17, Joel.
Oh, whew.
I'm falling so far behind. So, real quick, Joel, and I will say this. I know I sent you a sample, and I was told, watch who you give samples to us. I said, oh, Joel. JD Wolf in the house with us up. JD, you're late. I'm very upset. No, that's all right. You're allowed. So, the other day, I'm heading home, and I get this text message from Sharon Lia, and she says, she sends me the new stuff. The new album, Expanse, that is coming out soon. And me and Jewel sampled it. And Jewel, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's strong. She's strong. She's a powerhouse. But we don't have any of those new songs yet. So we're going to go back a little bit in a day and play Sharon Lia's Dance With Me. Jewel, it's a great song. I love this song. Beautiful. Although I just accidentally took me out of the screen altogether. Let's share it first, shall we? I am such a mess. I'm like the worst of all time. Even though Sharon said we're great. I love her for it. A lot of people say we're great. I think we just fool everybody. However, get ready for an awesome one. I love the song, Jewel. Sharon Lia, our guest tonight, will be with us shortly. Dance With Me is the song. It's about 3 minutes and 27 seconds. We're going to play it right now here on the Yo Show. Enjoy, and we'll be back shortly live. Let's take us out of the screen. Nobody wants to see us by this place.
And sometimes cool, but I fell for you in spite of it all. Now I have just one small request. Take me as I am, and I will take
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely, positively. And JD Wolf nailed it by calling it strong. It absolutely is strong, powerful, amazing voice indeed. And JD, as you're going to see shortly, and I appreciate the fact that you stay with us and watch all our shows and get to meet our bands and our people. Um, Sharon's going to show you just world class, and everything she does is just amazing. Her music is amazing. The charity is amazing. She's an incredible person. We love having her on. And last year, Joel, if you remember, I kind of dropped the ball and got the dates mixed up, and we ended up not having Sharon last year. And kind of broke my heart because I love to annually get ready for the event because it's so big. The work is so good. And of course, this year, I already told my wife, I don't care if the world ends the day after, I will be at Ladies Who Rock for a Cause this year. One more time, the awesome banner to show you. It is September 9th at Constatter, Northeast Philadelphia, great venue. Black Rose Rebellion, Della Chase, Roses, Tiffany, of course, the amazing Sharon Lia Band, and Helen and Terry. And there's going to be food, and there's going to be vendors and great merchandise to buy, and it's just a great charity. Who doesn't want to support awesome ladies and ladies who rock and ladies in need? And, you know, I always joke around, Drew, when it gets to that, because people's like, man, you have a lot of females on your show and you celebrate female artists. I go back to my mother. My mother always said, remember, the most important person ever in your life was a female from the get-go, your mother. So, there you go.
Oh, and we do. And I feel like, it's, I mean, I love it. I'm here for it. And what Sharon does is huge. And to bring it to our neck of the woods is just so cool. Then we get to experience it, be a part of it, promote it as much as we can. And yeah, it's amazing. And I'm so excited. And I said the same thing last year, like, things fell the wrong way, but this year I'm so excited for this show and this lineup and just to meet Sharon in person. We haven't done that yet. So
I know we haven't done that yet, and it breaks my heart. And I'm also, as you remember from last time we had her on, I get very envious of how incredible her studio setup is and the great sound. And I'm like, I always feel not worthy. Like you get certain guests on, you're like, man, I'm so not in this person's league.
yeah. We're trying. I mean, we try to
We do try, and like I said, we're definitely here to
want
push
do the
and
music
support.
justice. That's our main goal.
Rain sparkles in the house. Maybe one year we get like an all-star band with Rain on drums. How about that?
That'd be
So Joel, let's do it. We heard the great song, and like I said, we got a sneak peek of the great album. I'm so flattered by that, and I love. This is one of the great things we love about doing it. We get it every once in a while. We get little samples and pieces, and Sharon sent us the whole upcoming album. It's great. Our guest, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as I said, is an incredible singer and songwriter. You heard her song "Dance with Me" a few moments ago. She's got a brand new album coming out, and of course, is the forefront, the chairwoman, if you will, the leader of Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, one of the greatest charity events that goes on every year. Let's bring out one of my absolute positive favorite human beings on earth, Joel Tatey, the one and only Miss Sharon Lia. Yes, Sharon, good evening.
Hi. How can I go wrong with such a beautiful introduction like that?
I feel like I didn't do it justice. I am just amazed by you, and I get more amazed every year. And I know that might sound silly to say, but between your music and the event that you bring around to the area, it just seems every year to be better. You're so on top of it. The banners and the merchandise and the announcements are incredible.
And that billboard on the turnpike.
You got a billboard on the turnpike now.
Yes.
That's so cool.
There are a few places, but you're very kind. Thank you very much. It's great to see you, Jewel. It's great to see you, Jeff. I love your setup. I heard
Thank you.
complimenting our setup, and I appreciate that. And so
We got camera angles and everything. I'm very jealous. We need your production team, or use that room or
Okay.
something.
So he's for hire. I'm married to him, so I can get him for you cheap. His name's Rick Donati. Yeah.
We know Rick. We love Rick too. Rick, thanks
We make a
again.
great team, and that's what it's all about, is teamwork. But all the graphics and the banners and the announcements and all the things. Yes, early to rise, late to bed, and that's me. So yeah, So I'm glad you like it. That's awesome.
Oh, we love it. Like I said, me and Jewel were like a couple weeks back. We're like, there was a billboard, and I did the same thing. I'm looking like, oh, it's got an accent. So I'm like,
Yeah,
is that? Yes, it
definitely
is.
love his craft.
I love hearing that. I really like getting random text messages from people I haven't talked in a while. They're like, dude, I just saw your billboard on Route 1. Or, hey, chick, oh my God, I just saw you on 95. Or someone posting on Facebook like, oh, that's my cousin or my cousin-in-law, or just it's very cute. And I always dreamed that one day, well, I always dreamed I'd have a foundation, that I'd be able to merge music with a foundation and help people.
Crazy.
And then, blah, 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 blah. And here we are. And I always dreamed that someday we would have billboards. And, there's a whole big long story, but yes, the billboards are there and they're very pretty. And I'm glad you like them.
Yeah, and we're here
Well,
for the story. We definitely want to get into the story for those of you who don't know. But the one thing that caught my eye at the billboard was your iconic logo, because I have a shirt of yours, and I saw the treble clef and the heart and the wings. I was like, yes, that is it. But you started this whole journey back in 2015. So if you could just take the listeners back when and how you got started.
I'd love to. Obviously, I've been on a lifelong journey, and there's a lot of things that happened that catapulted me into this purpose. The first thing was fighting for my music and believing in it and going after that career. And there's a lot of things you experience on that road, and then there's a lot of other experiences in life in general that I experienced. So one of the things that really happened was a merging of my music career with getting cancer. And, I have friends that are in the music business, cover bands. And, we have lots of friends, like you have lots of friends. And a bunch of us wanted to get together. And it's something that I had wanted to do for a long time. And after a couple of months, they kind of fell off and they weren't, interested anymore. And then I was working. I was like, this is what I'm meant to do, and this is what I want to do. And I came in contact with a woman who had cancer, and I said, this is the time. So I got to work and pretty much planned this entire music festival. We had these wonderful ladies in the very first event. We were able to help a woman with stage 4 breast cancer.
wow.
And then from there, 2016, we had 2 events, a Prom to Remember and another festival, and so on and so forth. And then 2018, we had a really great festival. We moved to an outdoor festival, and we did that. We were on tour. And actually, after the festival, we played Firefly, but my cousin passed away. He was 32, and it was sudden. And it harkened back to the loss of my own sister. They were first cousins, right? So it was a lot of loss for one family. And then I had an accident. So that took me out. So 2019, I was down for the count. And 2020, we all know what happened then. 2021, we came back with a virtual festival. And then last year, we decided we were just going to take it up a notch, return to the grassy knoll, and, grow and progress and push boundaries. And so we did this music festival last year. We had Taylor Dane, we had Tiffany, we had Jennifer Page. It was a great event. Obviously, we played, and the Heart Tribute Band, also Kick It Out, played. Della Chase. There was a handful of other artists. And it was really amazing. The only thing missing were you guys.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I might cry. I might.
But that's going to change. And this year, I need you guys. Well, I'm going to give you a special, ticket thing. But I need all your fans and all your friends to buy tickets, because what we want to do this year, we've been able to help a few people, several women a year, men, women, and children, but mostly women. But this year, we really want to take it up a notch, and I want to help 20 women, because we're a small nonprofit. It's I've got a lot of wonderful ambassadors. which I'm very thankful for, and we have volunteers, which I'm thankful for. But you know how it is. You work when it's your little baby. You know, you put a lot of time and effort into it.
Sure.
And there's a lot of effort that goes into it. But we want to get to 20. So my hashtag this year is get us to 20. And the way that we do that is ticket sales.
I love it.
Yeah. So we really want to sell out. You know, we have VIP tickets. We have regular general admission tickets. The first people in the door with tickets in their hand get a really beautiful Ladies Who Rock for Cause festival bag
Oh man,
full
wow.
of swag. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
So
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So, yeah, so this year we've got, by popular demand, we have Tiffany returning. We have Roses from the Chainsmokers. We have Helen and Terry, Grammy nominated artists. We have Della Chase returning. I actually have an artist that was in my 2018 festival. She's returning with a cover band called Jagged Little Thrill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then really exciting, not that it's not all exciting, we also have the School of Rock, Newtown Bucks joining us this year. So
Wow.
isn't that great? I'm
Yes.
so happy because there's a little part of me that wishes that when I was in high school, someone said, oh, I recognize, actually, that's kind of a lie. I will tell you a story of something that happened in high school, but it would be nice to have an opportunity. I am happy to give an opportunity to these students who are budding musicians to share the stage with us and have this experience because it's a full production. If you think this is neat, wait till you see the festival.
Oh man.
If you would like, I'd like to tell you an aha moment that I had. So
We're here. It's your time.
Well, as a person who is sitting on the other end now interviewing people, I really do appreciate when people are forthcoming and they talk. It'd be really hard if I just sat here and went, so how's the weather?
Agreed. And we've been fortunate not to ever really have that, but I do understand.
So speaking of high school, I've had probably two profound aha moments in my life. Number one, I was in high school and I used to play piano in the piano labs by myself. All the girls were out kissing boys and smoking under the bleachers. I was in the piano labs writing and practicing and playing to my heart's content. It is what I love to do. It's what I did all the time, every day. So my piano teacher, my vocal teacher, I was in madrigals or some vocal group. She came to me and she said, I hear you playing. I hear you, doing your music all the time. And I'd really like you to be in the high school talent show. And I said, no, thank you. I always played for myself. My music is an expression of my heart and soul. And I don't know where it comes from, but, come from above, whatever. But it's my heart and my soul coming out of my fingers. And I do it for myself. And at the time, I was not singing and playing piano. I was just sort of playing and composing. So I told her, no, thank you. So she comes back to me about a week later, and she has the playbill in her hand. And she said, as she found me in the lunchroom, she said, this is where your name belongs. And she showed me where it should be on this playbill. That was a lot of effort to take a draft of a playbill to come find me and tell me that my name belonged on it.
She knew.
So I said, no, thank you. I'm really not into it. I appreciate it. And she leaned into me. And this is the aha moment. She said, I want to leave you with just one thought. She said, in my ear, she said, a creation is not a creation until you share it with someone. I was like, okay, you had me at hello. So I did it. And I remember walking on the stage, going across, like, stage right to stage left to the big grand piano. They had it all set up for me. I had my really cute outfit on. I was trembling. I played this piano piece that I had written, and I got a standing ovation.
Oh my God.
And I always knew that I wanted to perform and make people feel something, because when I was small and my parents took me to whatever it was and I saw people on stage and they made me feel something, I
Yes.
always wanted to do that. So this teacher really had an impact on me, and she kind of helped me believe in myself a little bit. So that's one of my aha moments. I have a few. I'm not telling you right now, though. You might have to give
Ex-
me some extra coffee or something for that. But anyway,
What a great story, and
Yeah,
probably
people.
catch it for the aha moments. Off the season of Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. This way you got a little more time and rest, and then we'll do the do the other moments. But it's great how somebody's voice, and we talk about your voice, not just music, but the foundation. It takes one voice to move people. Your voice has always moved us. We've always admired it, loved what you do, and we're big fans of the foundation. We're also big fans of this because one of the things we love about music is the little taste, the little tease, etc. And yesterday, you were kind enough to send me your brand new album that's coming out soon. And we listened to it. I sent it to Jewel, and I said, I only sent it to Jewel. And he said, don't let it get out. No, only to Jewel. And she listened to it as well. And
Yeah.
we absolutely love it. So, and just bravo. So tell us a little bit about the new album, when we can expect it, and the process, because you're so damn busy. I can't find time to write great music and run charities and all this.
thank you so very much. Number one, I really was excited to give you a snippet. This is one of my few interviews that I'm doing right now. And you guys are very special. We've been friends, even though we haven't met. We've been friends. I've been on your show a couple times. You are both amazing people. You have a lot of talent. So I said to myself, I'd love to give them a little sneak peek. This new album is moving more in the direction of the fine-tuned genre that we're going for. You know, my first album was a little bit of dance and pop and rock and symphonic rock, you know. And the next album, we moved a little closer in and got a little tighter, you know, in that genre. And the first album was called Fairy Tales.
Yes.
Second album was Beyond Wonderland. And now this is The Expanse. So it's sort of a concept album, number one. But number two, it's sort of a concept in the lineage, because you go from the idea of fairy tales, then you go to the idea of Beyond Wonderland, which is a fairy tale. Beyond Wonderland is really sort of like you expect it to land somewhere. And when you finally get there, you realize this isn't really where I wanted to be. I really want to be beyond Wonderland. This is a falsehood where I'm at. You know, this is the idea of the titles. So The Expanse is about exploring within, the expanse within, and the expanse without, even to the universe. So a little teaser, we have some sci-fi imagery, and some of the songs have some sprinkled in sci-fi elements, but it's moving into more of that epic symphonic rock. And I am so happy that you liked it. And we don't know exactly when we're going to release it, because we are very busy, but we are thinking about releasing a single. I wonder if I should tell them.
Yeah, because I'm going to go back down the list and look, and I want to guess, because I mean, I can't really say which one I like the best, because I think they all have the same, like,
Don't say
power.
the name unless.
I know, I'm not going to say that. That's all up to Sharon.
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't mind if we talk about it, because we're going to be talking about it a lot. As soon as it comes out, we're going to be talking about it. So yes, you know, Rick is my producer, so he's here with me. We are playing 5 of those songs at the festival. And one of them is for my sister, who passed away, that started me. She was part of the reason of my second aha moment. And she died when she was 26. And it took a long time to get this song on this album. So, but anyway, we are probably going to release a song called "Love You Forever."
And that's the song that I was going to mention because it's so raw and emotional, but at the same time, like the whole album is so rich and the sound, like you said, you're just fine tuning everything, and it really shows like your growth as a band, and then your voice and the lyrics in that song, and I have chills, and it's a really beautiful song, and I'm glad that it came out the way you wanted it to.
Thank you. Well, when we have a listening party, maybe we'll invite you guys for the
Oh,
whole album, a whole album listening party.
Amazing, thank you.
I like it. I love it. I'm not talking about I like it. I love it. I absolutely do. And um, again, it's called Expanse. And just again, like we come here and people talk about like doing podcasts. There's a lot of music ones popping up. PA music, this, that, and the other thing. But people say you do it so different. Like you just let the artists do their thing because we're here to kiss your ass. And I got to tell you, the way that you explain the album lineup, the brilliance behind it, and the meaning behind it all, it blows me away. I'm awestruck. I always have been of you. Always like I adore you and everything you do. I think you're amazing. Your team is amazing. You've always been kind. But even in that, just the brilliance of the timeline and the way the albums come out to you. Hats off, Sharon, for whatever it means. Coming from us, we find you absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
And I just want to add
Ditto.
on to that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But just knowing your journey, like the past couple of years, and just following you, and just like all the things you've been through, and how strong you are is just like you inspire me. Every time I hear your songs, every time I see you on there, so you really just continue to inspire year after year, and yeah, it's just beautiful to see, and we just need that. Like there's so much negative stuff out, and I look to you, and your everything, your presence, and it really just it is a bright light, and helps so many, so thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words. It means a lot. Uh, if you get a chance to listen to the very last song on that snippet I sent you, uh, there's a little message in there. Speaking of light, so thank you. Thank you for all your kind words. I really appreciate our friendship and what you do for music and the community and everything. And Jewel, I was listening backstage and I heard you lived in Fishtown and in areas in Mayfair and things like that. So the festival. I know I'm diverting back to the festival, but
That's okay.
it's in Philly. And it's really nice to know you guys are from your hometown. This is like, you know what I mean? This is home, and
Yes.
we're like family. We're like music family, and I love that, and I love what you do for artists.
Thank you so much. I actually had, when I was a young one, I had a dance recital at Constatter, so it's very close and hits home. I was looking back too, and you're from Jersey.
Yes.
Um, did you have tickets to Bruce last week, or did you?
No, because who has time for anything fun right now?
Or money, not the money, not allowed.
I know.
Well, are tickets expensive? I mean, I didn't look into it, so.
I know. I just know you're a Bruce fan, and I was looking back on your backstage when you went to Asbury, and that was such a cool. I love those shows and those vlogs, but yeah, there's so many great acts that come from Jersey, and I'm a huge Springsteen fan, and I actually had tickets. My sister gifted them to me. Nice person she is, and yeah, he canceled last minute, but yeah, I just knew you were a fan, so I was wondering.
Yeah, we do. We had a series called, we had season 1, which we haven't done season 2 yet. But Backstage with Sharon Lia, yeah. And we went,
watch.
that's right. You did.
We're fans. Oh yeah.
Yes, love you guys so much. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. I am a Jersey girl, and there are so many great artists that have come from Jersey, and I'm really proud to be in Pennsylvania now, where there's so much rich music history. And I don't know if you guys know, you probably do. I released some music by the late Linda Creed. I don't know if you got that whole story, but maybe we'll talk about that someday. But the whole Philadelphia music scene, New Jersey scene, I'm proud to be kind of like part 1 foot in this water and that one part in that water.
Now you're Philly now. You're PA. You're Irish.
Yeah.
I'm a Philly
Jersey
girl from Jersey.
That's right. We will take that. We'd like that.
I always wanted to be a Jersey girl because of the Bruce song. So,
See? Well,
I'll end up there. I want to retire there. I love Ocean City so much. Like, I
Wow.
just want to, that's where I want to retire eventually.
yeah. We used to visit Ocean City often. Maybe someday when you guys come over to our studio and we have a listening session, or we can go outside off the deck and have a fire pit, we can give you some stories off air.
Yeah.
I like
Off the
that.
record,
That's.
off the record.
I could do it off air. I'm all right with that as well. I gotta not to get too deep, but I mean, we're all deep here. We're all friends here. We all kind of admire each other's stories. Breast cancer, you're a survivor. Congratulations, first of all. That's
Thank
huge. My wife is also a survivor, and I got to tell you, for the people out there who say, "Oh wow, cancer, that's pretty serious," they have no idea until it hits home. Sure, you know as well. When it hits home, it is a life changer. It is a word full of terror and fear, and it changes your life. How do you look back now on that change and the progress now? Because I love to hear the progress stories. My wife goes to the gym now, and she works hard, and she's just an amazing human being. And you get that mindset of, hey, look, I survived that.
Yeah.
I can survive anything. Tell us a little something about the journey, if you don't mind. And
I don't.
whatever.
I don't mind. I feel like part of breaking through this comfort zone is a necessary part of growing. It's also a necessary part of my journey because I've been told that sharing my story might be someone else's survival guide. So I'm trying to get more comfortable sharing. Breast cancer was, those are words that you never want to hear. Nobody ever wants to hear you have cancer. I have in my life been through so many things that by the time I got the cancer, I was already a warrior. But that didn't stop me from having it go right through my soul. And you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how you're going to do. You don't know if it's going to come back. And I still don't know. I mean, something I want to share about breast cancer is that you could be breast cancer free. And this is not to scare anyone. This is just something that I've experienced through
Educate.
other people. You can actually have breast cancer that comes back in your body somewhere else. And I know 2 people who succumbed 10 years after their diagnosis. So, number one, I always tell people never stop going back to the doctor. Don't stop hounding your doctor about being tested. Have your blood checked, do your mammographies or whatever it is you have to do. But honestly, this was a difficult time and I just did it. I had the support of my husband, which was great. I had the support of my new boss. I was working at the time in addition to music. Now it's music 100%. But, I wasn't going to let it stop me. My boss let me work from home and I was able to do the treatments, work from home, go to the treatments. And so there was support for that time. Not everyone is that fortunate in this particular case. And like I said, by the time I got to cancer, I had already battled so many really difficult things that I thought I would never get over. By the time I got to cancer, I was like, okay, here we go.
Next, right? Next.
And I was scared and I had to go through a couple of surgeries and the treatment and everything. So, it was scary. So, I mean, I give my hat off to anyone who just can stay true to not letting the negativity of the diagnosis put them under. I'm not saying the power of positive thought can cure you. I'm not saying that. But the power of positive thought can help you, assist you in your journey.
And that's what Jeff's wife always says too. And she was so positive throughout her whole process. And everyone's like, your mindset, like you got this. And my sister is a survivor, and my mother also, and they're both here today. And it's pretty cool when I see my sister and Jeff's wife together. And we were just at a Future Star shows, which is like, young artists at the time. And I can't wait to see those two at Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, just being there and supporting your cause and helping these women. I just think it's yeah, I have chills again,
We're
but
gonna
it's
we're gonna
just
rock out. I'm gonna hug
yeah.
them both. I'm a hugger. I'm warning you now. I'm a hugger, and I always say, "Wings up, rock stars! It's time to fly."
Mhm.
I love
I
it.
mean, hashtag it's time to fly. Hashtag show us your wings. Hashtag um, wings up. So, and also
Love it.
get us to 20.
Get
Yeah,
us to 20.
funny.
And a hashtag from us, hashtag holy shit, Sharon Lia is a boss. You're a boss. You really are. I swear to God. I love everything about you. I love your team. I love Rick. And again, like everything that happens in your life, you make it a victory. And that's why I always tell people the smallest thing, win. Win. Always make it a victory. Always put it on your mental pegboard
Yep.
as a
If you
victory.
get a
And you do
chance,
that.
if you get a chance, and you've probably already heard it, you might have even covered it because we've talked a couple times, but I have a song called The Sum of Us. And it really is about overcoming and becoming all you're meant to be, and how every single one of us contributes to the sum of all of us. And this song it's an anthem of victory. It's an anthem of overcoming and becoming all you're meant to be. And that was released in, I think, 2020. Part of it was recorded during the pandemic. And it's kind of funny because I guess I am Ladies Who Rock for Cause. Ladies Who Rock for Cause is me, right? And some, the principles and the things that are important to me are what this foundation's about. So my goal and the vision is to help women bridge the gap between crisis and overcoming, or provide hope when there doesn't seem to be very much, because
Uh,
we want everyone to be an overcomer, like your wife and your sister, right? And myself, knock on wood. We want people to overcome, and we want them to find their most important purpose. One of the tragedies of life is to not have a purpose, is to not know your purpose. So when we open the album, when we open the album with Find Something to Believe in, that song is rocking. And it's about finding your purpose. And if I let the things in life tear me down and keep me down, I wouldn't have come into my purpose. And so all of these things have converged together to make this one really beautiful effort. And the one effort is this little world. And it's Ladies Who Rock for Cause. It's Sharon Lia Band. It's all of our friends, all of our family. We don't have fans. We have friends. Okay.
we say that too. That's perfect. I love that.
Isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
So it just, I guess that's the most important, really. That's the most important message. So, yes, your question was deep. I'm never afraid of a deep conversation. I am too philosophical for my own good. I think way too much. Do you think too much also?
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. About
Jules,
silly things, but
are you an overthinker?
Oh yeah, I'm an Aquarius. I'm always in my head. So
Yeah.
and more fans. Rain Sparkles, who is an awesome musician, drummer in her own right, from here in Pennsylvania, followed, and we get a lot of people that follow you and love you. And so you
Thank
said
you.
you're a hugger. Me and you are going to hug until I cry. We are. I'm going to be that excited. I really am.
Well, I have a wonderful team of photographers. I can't wait to shout everyone up. But they'll get that picture. So, I have a great team of photographers, videographers. We've got ambassadors coming. We have volunteers, and we'll capture all of it. And yeah, you just have to promise to let me go so I can go get back on stage and rock.
Eventually.
I have to do.
Eventually. Oh, yeah, we got to have you rock out. Absolutely.
Oh,
Couple things that that is just amazing. You've made TV appearances about it. The awesome article you sent us from Women's Journal, like people are really taking notice. Is it overwhelming? Is it overjoyous? What's the because you tell the story a lot, but you're telling it to amazing people. Like, how does it feel to get this kind of notoriety for doing what you do?
It's funny. I just had this conversation with Rick. It's a little scary, but I feel God has provided me with fertile ground and guided me for such a time as this. You know, a tree grows outside in the wind and the rain, and it sustains the wind and the rain as it grows and straight up like this, right? And it gets back and forth and back and forth. But with every windstorm and every rainstorm and every thunderstorm, that tree gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and it can take the gusts of wind and the storms. And that's what's been happening in my life. And I'm strong. I'm strong
Yeah.
in my heart and in my convictions and in my beliefs. But I'm soft because I love people and I love music and I love the impact. I have a conscience. So I'm always very aware of, what's right, what's right and what's wrong. And I know I'm ready for whatever is coming around the bend. And it is a little nerve wracking. But at the same time, I'm ready, I think.
Wow.
So,
The, the growth is just so cool to see, and it should be out there. Like, it should be broadcasted everywhere. But I can see where, that could be scary. Like, you're putting your heart and your soul out there, but
it's scary. It honestly, it is. And there's a lot of my story that I don't talk about and I probably won't ever talk about, which is probably my ultimate why, because I have a very strong why. People don't take these sort of ventures, especially it's all volunteer. This is 100% volunteer on our part and the people who volunteer. You don't do that without a really strong why and a really strong passion. So I'm getting pretty good at the questions, but at the same time, it's great. It's wonderful. And I'm just thankful and I'm blessed. And I'm thankful to all of the friends who've been on this journey with us, with me. And, it's great. It's great.
what do you think?
Amazing.
I know it's been so many years and you've helped so many people, but is there a particular story that stands out for you of just a woman that you helped that just stays with you and is a part of your why now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So that's okay.
I'm getting there, man. I'm on the verge. I really am. And I say that proudly, though. I do.
Right. I know.
All right. I'll try to do this in 20 seconds or less. The first year we FaceTimed the first woman that we helped. Everything stopped, right? No music, no nothing, and we shared the screen and there wasn't a dry eye in the place because this woman all at once realized that a room full of strangers, including me, I'd never met her. I only knew of her because of her need. And we became friends. And that was astounding. And then the next year we helped another woman and her name was Wendy. And she was from this area and she was a singer and she had often helped other people by doing music for benefits, right? So we became friends. And I will tell you, she vowed one day that she was going to get better and she was going to join the Ladies Who Rock for a Cause and she was going to be part of us, right? She's going to be part of it. And she showed me that she'd moved and she had this white grand piano in a pile in the corner of her house. Her husband was going to put it together. She was going to play again and all these things. So she was full of hope. And we got to talk to her. I got to talk to her. I got to get to know her. And it was wonderful. And we did the festival. And then we sent her a gift, the gift. And she put the most, I want to say heart-wrenching because it was so from the heart that it makes me cry just thinking about this. But she put a post on Facebook that would bring you to your knees in tears. And she said, "You are angels on earth." And she couldn't get over what total strangers did for her. And that's also part of the why. And I have gotten to know all of our beneficiaries, really. I have. And it's there's no better inspiration than knowing that you've impacted someone. Life is hard, and people do suffer, and music is joyful, and that's the goal. Music is joyful. We all know this, right? And I know we're
Yeah,
we're real tense right now, but
that's okay.
music is joyful, um but the serious part of it is everything is fine until that moment it's not. And it has always broken my heart since I was little. Since I was a little girl, which there's a little story back from that time, that my heart just broke for people facing that moment. And
yeah,
so that was a very poignant moment, and that will always stay with me. But every single person that we've helped, and we don't put everything on our website. We don't want to out people that we've been able to help.
sure,
It's quiet.
absolutely.
It's kind of like you needed medicine, or your house burned, or you had a flood, or any other thing. But this, what we are trying to do is grow so that we can help more people and spread our wings further and take more women under our wings as we go. So that was a great question, Joel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Um,
And the direct support is so immediate and needed for them. So it's just I know firsthand how that helpful that can be. So
Yeah.
that's
it's
awesome.
incredible. And a sidebar note, something more upbeat. Um, Again, we started the show. We just celebrated our 6-year anniversary last week. Thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you
That's
very
great.
much. And I think back to 6 years ago when Jules said, I want to do the local music scene and the Philly bands and artists, and no matter how big they are, etc., and follow them. And from that, we've met some great ones, including yourself. But I want to give you the biggest thanks ever because it was our goal to have artists found. And when you did the COVID year, we did the virtual. We sent you Susie Corey. Susie was on, and we thank you for that, for listening to us. Like, hey, these guys recommend. Let's see who we got. And you brought Susie on, and she was just absolutely amazing. And
Loved her.
and and I can't thank you enough for that. I mean, it means a lot that you would
Well, an
take
outreach,
our advice.
outreach is part of this. We have ambassadors from here to Malaysia. And people recommend artists to me a lot. People also recommend possible beneficiaries. So, I really do try to honor that effort that you've given me. And so that's what I did. And of course, I listened to Susie and other artists, of course. And then when my ears go up and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, they rock. Let's do it. And what was nice about the virtual festival was we could have women from across the world be a part of it. So one of my
Yeah,
ambassadors is from Malaysia, and she was a part of it. And her name is Lia Mehta. And you can find out all the people that have been in the festivals, on ladieswho.org. And you can also hit the donate button, by the way.
yes, there's one of those too.
Yeah, the 2021 virtual festival is on YouTube, by the way, so that can be rewatched. And this is one of our new shirts that just came in. I don't know if you could pan to that.
Oh, I love that. I need one of those.
I know,
Yeah.
right? That's great.
So I'm
Oh,
super excited about this. And then we also have that's our guitar that's signed by Tiffany Taylor Dane, Jennifer Page,
I just want to touch it.
Sharon Lia.
Certainly,
Um,
of course.
but and these are my journals back there. I'm an author now, so well,
Wow.
technically not an author because I didn't write anything on the pages, but they're all inspirational journals. But on Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, there's a Rock the Donate button. I'm super excited about it because when you go to a website that's a 501c3, right? Everyone says, please donate. And to me, I was like, oh, that's kind of boring. I said, you guys should rock the donate button. So it was just a little circle, like a little oblong button. And I'm like, you know what? Let's make it a real button. So I designed it, put it on the website, and then we produced them as buttons, and they are available at the website. I mean, at the festival. And so
Wow.
when you make a donation of any kind, we give you this rock the donate button pin. Yes. And and Rick just reminded me, we're going to be at our pop-up rock shop on Friday at Constadter's this coming Friday. You could buy tickets directly from us, and all kinds of beautiful merch like this shirt and everything that's in our pop-up rock shop. And then we'll be there Labor Day weekend for our pop-up rock shop for their Oktoberfest, where you can also get tickets from us and get all of your merch on, so that when you come to the festival, you're already wearing your wings. You got to rock those wings.
Yes. Rock
Yeah.
those wings. And of course, one of our great friends and fans, JD Wolf, who tunes on all the time from Minnesota, he says so he could donate from Minnesota on the website, correct?
Absolutely. And we
Awesome.
would appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We'll send you your button, JD.
Yeah, send your button. Absolutely.
That's amazing. And Concerters and their Oktoberfest is such a big draw. That's going to be heavy traffic for you. That's great for that weekend to sell tickets and merch. That's such a great idea.
Yeah, come see us.
Yeah.
I'll get my
Yeah,
hug
definitely.
on. I'll get
Rick,
my hug on.
How you doing, Rick? You all right?
Rick, how you doing? Jules asking. I'm good. He said he's good.
My good.
Yeah, Rick and I have some in common also. We both had a little health scare of our own, and and so my wife always said, like, I was telling my wife, she it reminds me of us. I'm like, it kind of does. And like I said, the perseverance and being there with people who have been through it, it means a lot, and it means a lot to come out and talk to you. And you talked about keeping it short, and we usually say a half hour. We're well past half hour, but I just don't want to let you go because I just love chatting with you, and it makes us feel great. And like I said, last year I goofed and we didn't get you, and I felt rotten pretty much for the whole year. I did. And like I said, we're gonna just keep booking it in our calendar every year. When the festival's coming, link it up. We do it once a year at least, and more. Like I said, we'd be more than happy to come see you and hang out with you, and vice versa, and just keep the dream alive, because what you're doing is incredible, and we want it to grow. And for the people out there, find Sharon Lia. Find her everywhere. Find her on Facebook, of course. There's a fan page for the Sharon Lia Band. Instagram at the Sharon Lia Band. The website, www.sharonliaband.com. And then for the charity, it's www.ladieswhorockforacause. Look at that dropping. That's amazing. ladieswhorockforacause.org. Facebook also has a page, Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. Instagram, Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. And people ask, so I will send it out here again. Once I find it, there it is. September the 9th, 2023. And it's like an all-day event, folks. It runs like 12 hours worth of fun. There's, like I said again, food and vendors and music. Black Rose Rebellion, Della
Beer
Chase.
garden.
And a beer garden.
Yes.
Don't forget the beer garden.
You got to rock the pink carpet. Let's talk about the pink carpet real quick.
Oh, let's talk about the pink carpet. Absolutely.
It's a
Turn
pink
this off.
carpet. Okay. and
I need to get on the pink carpet.
We did the pink carpet a long time before the Barbie movie. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Innovators.
Let's just thank you very much. Visionary. 98.3 just said that I was a visionary. I think they need some medicine. But anyway, no, I love them. They
No,
were very kind
absolutely.
to me. But yeah, so you can strut your stuff on the pink carpet. We have photographers that are there, poised and ready, professional photographers. He'll take your photos, and then we'll post them on Facebook and Instagram, probably Facebook, because we put them in an album. It's the easiest way for people to go there. It's like the easiest way to do it. But we have a beautiful step and repeat. So people should come. We have a VIP experience, so you can buy VIP tickets. Oh, okay. Rick is going to work on one of the pink carpet photos while we wait. The VIP
Oh, wow.
experience is awesome. This is our giant
Oh,
guitar.
baby. Look at that.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
We have some fun things. We have our pop-up rock shop. We have these beautiful digital screens. It's just, and the stage this year is going to be wonderful.
Yes.
There's the
Look at
stage.
that. Yes.
That's Taylor Dane from last year. And this year we'll have LED screens in the back and on the side, so we're gonna light it up. It's gonna be amazing. So everybody, come get your tickets. Oh, that's the winner of our other signed guitar.
Oh,
Yes.
look at that. That's a piece right
Yes.
there. Yeah, make sure you get your tickets. We're going to leave the scroll on for the rest of the night so you know exactly where to find it. And, of course, I'm going to share it on my page, and Jewel will share it on her page. Leading into it, of course, that stage definitely is awesome. We thank you. Pelly Drummer 27, we thank you very much for that. There's a great picture there of Sharon and Tiffany and Taylor Dane and three of my favorites. I love you as all. That's just amazing, and I love what you do, and I love the fact that it's branching out. And like I said, maybe I know it's a lot of work, and we even help you out. Maybe do a virtual every year as well, and get some of these internationals to come on and do a little song, kind of via like this or something, or via your show. We would love that. We're definitely gonna pink carpet it, and we're gonna rock it absolutely, because this is a journey, and we're all winning, and we come on here, and no matter how deep we get, we leave smiling, and there's not enough words to say. I'm going to keep going again, but I adore you. We love you here, and there's not enough words to put into the greatness of you and your team. We thank Rick, and we thank you, and we're looking forward to see it one more time. I'm going to hit it just in case people watch it on the recorded side. Ladies Who Rock for a Cause Music Festival. It's the 6th annual. 6. You're our age. We're both 6. September the 9th, 2023 at the awesome Constanters Academy Road, Northeast Philadelphia. It's a great venue. Like I said, beer garden, food, vendors, merchandise, great music from Helen and Terry, the awesome Sharon Lia Band, Tiffany, Roses, Della Chase, Blackbird's Rebellion. And if you get there with ticket in hand, gift bag. The Ladies Rock for a Cause gift bag. Sharon's got a new album coming out. You're going to get to hear new music that night. I can't stand it. Could it be tomorrow? I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go right now.
I love you. I love you both. You're so wonderful. This is
Likewise.
why you've been doing this for 6 years. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And congratulations to you again and making it happen. We are sadly going to let you go. Like I said, the scroll's going to stay on all night, everybody. It's Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. The amazing Sharon Lia, Jewel, just a round of applause, really, and everybody out there, clap. If you're not clapping, I'm going to come to your house. Clap.
Wings
Sharon
up,
Lia.
rock stars. Wings
That's
up,
right.
rock stars.
Wings up, rock stars. Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. The amazing Sharon Lia, and of course the Sharon Lia Band. Our own photographer, Brent Worrell. Long live music. Absolutely, Brent will most likely be there with us. He is he follows us everywhere. He does great camera work. He's a great member of our family now, and he loves the music as much as we do. So we're going to try and get some people together and get out there and have a great time. Sharon, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Absolutely.
night. Bye, Rick.
Bye, Rick.
Bye.
Thank you, Rick, too. Thank you for the
Thank
great
you.
work. Look at that great drop out. I tell you what,
Man,
it's so
Jeff.
it's so amazing. I know.
Exit bow that we've had.
Right, we need a great exit like that. And Kelly Drummer 27, we thank you too. Brent is the man for photos. Brent does take great photos. We're gonna remove Sharon there, so it's not an awkward exit. That was great. Really a cool dropout. And Jewel, I say it a lot about all our guests because we always do great. And there are certain ones who move us, and the bands know who they are that really move us, and we support them a lot. There is something very unique about Sharon because you get the rock star, you get the in-depth scoop, you get the charity roundup, and almost tonight, JD Wolf, wow indeed, and thank you again for the support. Almost cried tonight, Jewel, almost. She really does, and I'm telling you, it's tough because she's wonderful. Wonderful.
What a great organization and cause, and she is an angel, and what she does for everyone, and I'm so excited to see this lineup and how much they've grown. And I mean, Tiffany again, I'm so excited.
Right? I love that.
What a lineup, and just to hear the new album and how great it is, and know that it's going to be performed there is just, it's really exciting. Makes me excited for.
So I've seen this a couple times. Pelly Drummer. I'm looking. Is that Noah? It looks like Noah. Is that Noah? I can't really see. Can you blow it up?
I don't have my glasses on.
I hope it's Noah. After just calling it out there.
Say your name. Say your name, Pelly.
It is it not Noah,
Oh, okay.
Brent? It is Noah. All right. And we love Noah. Noah is the drummer, of course, of Strange Culture. And I tell you what, one of the ultimate rock star drummers on earth. So thank you for dropping in, too, dude. And heck, man, bring the band. Get those tickets. Ladies Who Rock for Culture. We'd love to see you guys and hang out, of course. And Noah, Jewel, again, not to dwell on it, but that Chris Smith in July show that we went to, that Brent came and we did the interviews. We ran out of memory card to be able to get Strange Culture's interview at the end, which broke my heart. But Noah double billed. He played with two Strange Culture and another band, and his history is rich in music and drumming, and he's just a superstar talent. We love Noah to death. We love you guys. We love your music. Brent, of course, does as well. And this is what we came in for, man, from the beginning. It's not about us. And people are like, oh, announce or do something cool. And I like that. I like to announce, and I like to brag a little bit on the show. And it got bragged about at Milk Boy the other day. I almost cried there, too, when bands say, hey, watch the Yo show. But the goal was to get people through music to connect with Sharon and connect with Strange Culture. And it's not about us. Like, I don't need a special picture or a special following amount. I just need people to understand that these musicians work hard in more ways than one. They play great music. They'll jump in with another band like Noah did and help out the scene. They'll do great concerts and festivals and fundraisers and charities. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have Keith and Joey on again. You remember them when COVID came, they were playing hospital parking lots. You know what I mean? Just to have people have music and enjoy something. It's a scene, Jewel. It's really a scene out here.
I know. See? And it just shows, and really just have to show up and support these local artists, and you see what good it can do for the community, like Sharon's doing. So go to Considers, get your ticket. If you can't go, you can't buy a ticket, go to the website, donate something. Every little bit helps. Like she said, it's like direct support to women with like urgent need. So go, however much is help. So thank you.
Agreed. And like I said, I show the banner a lot. And when I was talking about the banner to my wife, and I said Roses, and she's performed with Chainsmokers, my wife fell off her chair. She's a massive Chainsmokers fan. And of course, Tiffany's super cool, and Sharon Lia. It's just a great lineup. Like I said, Della Chase back from last year. And it's a great lineup. It's a great lineup, and it's a great day. And there's a beer garden. I like beer. I like merchandise. I like music. Where can you go wrong?
I was like looking at the weather for September too. Like, it's going to be great weather. And I think we've had our last 90-degree day. I'm over it. So bring on the fall. Bring on the fall and the Oktoberfest and Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, please.
Yeah, please
and you
come.
Get your tickets at Oktoberfest.
Yeah, you can go to Constance Oktoberfest, which is like the biggest Oktoberfest in the Philadelphia area.
Yes.
And you can meet Sharon and get those tickets, and you might get a hug because she's a hugger. She's so cute. I love her. Like,
we're definitely getting hugs. So that's.
I'm getting a hug. I need a hug. I need it because, like I said, that hug might make me cry. It may. It may. Show us the free will cup. You want the free will cup? I'll show it. Joe, hold that second. Hold that for a second. I'll be right back.
It's a free will cup.
I'm doing it strictly for Noah.
Well, I'm out of the loop, so. What? A Wonder Woman cup. Need a refill. Oh, you see what you made him do. I'm not great at filling time. How am I? I'm good, JD. How can I put your comment up here? How you doing?
Man, bad move for technology. It's just important that the free will cup is in the dishwasher.
Oh man, that's like my shirt. My shirt's on my sister's. My Ladies Who Rock for a Cause shirt.
And I almost fell and broke my butt on the chair
Yeah,
here, but
and you
thank
left
you
me
for that.
to burn here. I burned and I froze and I fell down.
She always does.
I had a conversation with JD while you're gone.
Oh, okay. So I Noah, I warned Noah that I have bad moments here, and that was it. Because that baby's in the dishwasher, and I'm so upset.
How do you do this show by yourself? Like I can't do a minute. I'm like, yeah. So
I gotta be
you know
honest.
what it is? You like we have a format. We have,
A
our
timeline, if you will.
yeah. What's it called? Like a rundown.
A rundown. It's a timeline.
So
2
Jeff
weeks in a
likes
row.
to use it and then I respond.
2 weeks in a row. I use paper. Thank you. 2 weeks in a row. Jewel writes notes and everything.
Everywhere.
But it's like when I do it by myself. Oh, I like that. When I do it by myself, I just zone in and just start talking. And I'm like, if you stop, you're gonna crack, and I just keep going.
Yeah, you're good at it though. Like you got
Thank
like
you.
a good flow going. Like Jeff, who shows by himself, like in person now, and I would immediately crack. I have terrible anxiety.
So, you guys
That's
play
pretty much
music.
what I did. I don't. Yeah.
If you get a chance, ladies and gentlemen, go back on YouTube. Subscribe to while you're there, and go to the Yo Show. Find us on YouTube. Go back to the Bucks County Food Drive episode where we did like 20 hours of show. Yes, 20 hours of show. There was bathroom breaks where I would leave Jewel by herself, and I would come downstairs to silence.
Silence. Yeah.
She would just
That's what you're gonna
clam
get.
up.
I just
between-
like I blank. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Like I'll go off of comments. I love that. Like JD's like, "How you doing?" Great. Yep.
Yeah, I'm great.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
rock those shirts.
Yeah, we're probably gonna buy the Ladies Who Rock for call shirts. If not, and the pink Yosho shirt was an idea that I've been having and toying with because, again, what?
Gotta get Sharon a pink Yosho shirt.
Yeah, make Yosho shirt pink, absolutely.
Yeah, give it to Sharon.
And give it to Sharon. Shh, I didn't hear that. with a hug, I'm gonna hug and give her the slide of the t-shirt. But like I said again, between my wife, Jewel's sister, of course Sharon, I'm a firm believer. There's nothing shy about wearing pink. It's a supportive color. It means something, and it means something to these women. And Jewel, I don't know about your sister, and I didn't ask Sharon. After a while, my wife, God bless her, after a while she said, "You know how sick I am of pink and the ribbon and all that? Like, all right already. I'm trying to get better." But then, like, she embraced it again. It gets to be a lot. It's a lot to bear.
That's so funny because my sister and my mom are not pink girls. Like I'm not a pink girl, but after that we had so much pink stuff. I'm like, all right, I guess we're doing the pink. But yeah, no, all three of us we were not pink.
I kind of did a purpley pink tonight for Sharon for the banners and all that.
Love that.
And it kind of matches the backdrop that Steve made. That is still the greatest backdrop. Steve nailed it because our picture fits right in between the lights, and he's got like the stage and all that. Like, man, you want to talk about a guy who rocks
We're
it.
the stars.
I know, right? That's us.
Yeah,
We're popular. Now, we're nothing without any of you, and that goes for you, Noah, and that goes for, that goes for Sharon, and that goes for everybody out there, and Rain and Kinsey, and like I said, we go and Elena Brocas and all those future stars bands and the Nail Bites and all that, and it doesn't make a difference if, and a lot of people say it doesn't make a difference if one person's there or 1,000 people are there. They're going to go and give it their all, and we admire the ever-living hell out of it. 6 years and growing stronger and stronger, and so much great stuff coming up. Jewel, we're almost at 9:30. We did no topics, and I don't even care.
I know. No, it's been a great night, and we cried, and it was totally. I had a lot of fun tonight talking to Sharon. I just feel like she cleanses my soul.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I feel
Cleanses
the
the soul.
same way when Misha Johnson came on.
Yeah.
let's talk about Misha Johnson, because that is another woman that is just an inspiration.
And it's what,
man,
90 Day Fiance it's called?
yeah, 90. Well, before the 90 days, she is on, and I just binged the whole season. Man,
The woman, the woman sang, love you too, brother. The woman sang happy birthday to me in Swedish right here on the show. Like, how do you not love that?
and she's from Minnesota, JD.
Yeah, JD,
She's in
Minnesota
your neck of
girl,
the woods.
the
She was
amazing
a
Misha
Philly
Johnson.
transplant, and she went to find her love in Israel. And I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of ticked off because no one's going to treat our Misha badly.
I know. I mean, I'm
That.
I'm married and all, but if Misha and my wife want to move to Utah so I can have multiple wives, I'm down. Let's move.
Yeah, she just needs to come back to Philly where the real people are.
Right? We love you here, Misha Johnson and Sharon Lia. And see, Misha Johnson can show up to Ladies Rock for calls and speak or something, or sing and sing in Swedish. Right?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Say a prayer for us, all of us.
I just want to add a name one of these years. I want to tell Sharon, if she's still watching. One of these years we want to try and get Laura Cheadle out there to Ladies Who Rock for calls, because she's dynamite and she's a doll, and we would love to see her. But I mean, not that Sharon doesn't get great music. I mean, these acts are incredible.
It's like
just
a great
incredible.
addition that just because we met so many great female artists along the way, our 6 years. So yeah, I mean, we just know so many, but Laura is definitely that'd be a great pick.
I'm thinking next year, Jewel, maybe we make a whole weekend out of it. Like Sharon does Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, and the following day the Yo Show does Ladies Who Scream for a Cause, with like Lana Nelson and like Francesca Destruct and Molly Rennick, and like get all these women in here to scream, like do some loud music, like a metal show. I'm excited about that. Somebody's stealing that idea as we speak, I'm sure. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. That idea is gone.
Right now.
But we can get like a house band too to play with these women. I know we got Noah on drums. That's already locked in.
Oh my God, a house band. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man.
I would say St. Ricketts, but I don't know what's going on at that reunion. You guys are killing me. If you're out there, you're killing me.
Let us know.
I know, right? Let us know. Jewel, we did something new. Was it last week? No, not last week, of course, because that was the 6th year. I think 2 weeks ago, where I played a different Exit song. No offense to St. Ricketts, but just one of these bands you heard. So we got a different. What's that?
Was it Milo Sky?
No, we played Strange Culture a couple weeks ago as the Exit song. I think we played Milo Sky one night as an Exit song. Tonight I got another Exit song, a new one. We're going to play it. Jewel, I know you're going to love it. It's close to your heart. I'll give you a hint. Milk Boy.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Did
yeah.
we
Our
not-
little...
Oh, go ahead.
We did not announce it, and I feel like an ass that I did not put it on my thing here. Like, I feel like a real idiot. But, hold on. Talk about something while... All right, here. I'll give you this.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
We may not be, but I'm still going to talk about this.
Next Friday at the Milk Boy?
That's what I'm looking up. Talk about Britney
no,
Spears and pole dancing, for the love of God.
I don't know, man. Brittany. It's like a train wreck every week. But she's
Like-
divorced now, so hopefully she has like autonomy of herself. And
She's got no control of herself whatsoever.
I just think she needs good help. Someone
And
go in and really help her, please.
and people are saying that she's dead. Like, what is this?
Something's weird.
Something's dead. It's very weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, watching her pole dance and all, I'm like, wow. But it's not the same Britney, dude.
Hi.
There she is. It took all night. Miss Joey in the house. How we doing? It's good to see you.
Tell Jeff what sticker you put on your new school books.
Milo Sky.
Milo.
Yeah, that a girl.
Hold up.
We are big fans. We love Milo Sky.
She loves Milo Sky.
Oh, that's very cute. And of course, we're talking about the same thing. We're talking about Friday, September 1st, down again at Milk Boy in Philly. It is the one and only Stealing Society. Look at that Milo Sky sticker out there. I love it. I absolutely love it. Stealing Society, our boys all grown up. Just great dudes. I love them.
Oh
And
man,
I
Great
posted
show
that.
that's gonna be.
I know that's going to be a great show. Those guys are so talented. And, like, we get geeked and I want to cry. I want to share, like, this awesome array of pictures. And I shared this on my Facebook page. Like, look at these guys, like, styling and profile now. Look at that. Look at the band.
Oh,
Like, little sexy photos. And then they got a great photo on their on their Facebook page. If you find Stealing Society on Facebook, you'll see this awesome picture of me announcing them at the Liberty Tavern. Yeah, a little bit of me is always
you know
good
what's
too.
cool? When we show up to the Milk Boy, it will be like their music video.
It kind of will.
Billy, I'm like,
It kind of
oh,
will.
Yeah. We're gonna.
We got to get Strange Culture to the Milk Boy. That is, I mean, it's, I don't want to say the new Dobbs, but it's a lot like Dobbs. You got that like kind of slender screen and kind of a slender setback. We met the manager, the bartender who does some of the shows, and she's like, you guys know people that'll pack the house, let us know, and let's pack the house and let's get more stuff. And I'm down for that because
I think we do.
Cool. I think we do. I think we know a few bands that'll pack the house. Sharon Tatey, happy to see Joey. Joey's fan club, of course, in the house. Joey's got a bigger fan club than I do. And for good reason, of course. Joey, don't forget to do what you do. Tell the fans out there what to do with our YouTube channel. Let them know.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notification and hit that like button in the face, but don't break your screen. And we have merch.
The merch.
We do have merch, and it's
subscribers get.
might be coming soon.
Something. You'll get something.
I saw this chick last night. She's pretty funny, and she's like, "What all YouTubers do? Oh yeah, like us before you even know anything about us."
Right?
Do it because just do it because I'm moving and I'm yelling at you and I'm moving my arms around.
Smash that like button. Yeah, she was doing all that.
Oh.
Yeah, all these
We
sound effects.
we do it pretty good here. We have a pretty decent time with
Yeah,
our
I'd rather
stuff.
have this.
Yeah.
I know, no doubt.
It's much more calmer.
So tomorrow night, as you know, we do Yo Show Wednesday. We're going to bring back one of our favorites, Miss Angela Marie, to help guest co-host. Yeah, we love her. She is awesome as well, and I want to thank the fellows over at 717. Of course, Jesse and the great gang up there, and Effigy Entertainment. They're going to bring us the band Elsewhere tomorrow night. Cool metal band from Pennsylvania, Elsewhere. Got a brand new album coming out. Jesse put on the thing and said, "Hey, who's in the podcast world that wants to talk to this band?" And I was first. I'm like, "Me, dude, right here. Let's do it." So tomorrow night, Elsewhere will be on Yo Show Wednesday. And I said, "We'll welcome Angela back," because she yelled at me because she hasn't been on in a long time.
That's amazing. Oh my god. So
Yeah, it's
cool.
going to be fun. And
I did
Jewel,
check them out. They're very cool. Very
they are, and they're a good sound. And, it's tough for us to always get the Lovedraft because like Lovedraft does shows on Wednesday nights. How am I going to drive 3 hours on Wednesday night? Come on.
Let me tell you about Lana's second leg of her tour that I don't think I can make it to.
The second leg? Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? You do Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
You don't do Philly? What's the matter with you?
Right? How do you do Pittsburgh and not Philly?
And she's from New York. Like, I figured there'd be like a Jersey, New York, Philly show. You know where she is right now? She's like
Where?
in Atlantic City meeting fans. I
What?
don't know if you saw the big hubbub down the shore this weekend, but
No.
it was Margaret Qualley's wedding. Margaret Qualley is the daughter of Andy McDowell, and she married Jack Antonoff, who's a
Oh,
big
yes.
music
Okay.
producer. So Taylor Swift was there, which game over. Like the streets were overrun. Taylor tried to like buy the shore, but she couldn't. Lana Del Rey, Channing Tatum, Zoe Kravitz were all in attendance,
God.
and they just like took over the shore. But I saw today, like Lana's just like strolling the boardwalk, meeting fans. Like and I'm working.
right?
What is this madness? But she is coming to Nashville, and if I can make that show, man,
Oof. Oh
whew,
my God.
don't
And I
want
tell you, it's like
You might pass out.
if you're ever from a Bronx tale, it's like Sonny said, the working man's a sucker. You're working like a sucker while Lana Del Rey's strolling the boardwalk.
Well, we just got to do what we love, which is hunting down great music and artists.
Absolutely. And you know what?
What if we can get Lana on the show?
Mm.
Yeah, sure.
Imagine how many subscribers.
Although it's still a goal to get Bishop Briggs on this show, damn it. I will die doing
She's
it.
coming. She's coming in October, I think.
Yeah, she's
And
coming.
Gail's coming to Philly. Bishop Briggs is coming to Philly, and Lana can't come to Philly. Like, what is that?
Right? We got to try and reach Gail's people, remind them of her very first podcast,
Our
just to
very
say
first
hello.
Interview
Very first interview.
was
Troy David Hendrickson.
yeah, him too.
And you know what's very cute? I love this. You know, we always get the emojis, and I shout out the people that send the emojis. And we'll do that real quick with my man Rick Gennady with the thumbs up. And Geo Pal, of course. And speaking of Geo Pal, Taylor Acorn back on tour, not coming to Philly. What the heck is going on here, people?
Come on, guys.
But we got hearts from Rain Sparkles. We love you. Sharon Tatey, of course. And sneaking in to hear her advertisement for tomorrow night, Angela Marie. I caught you.
Yeah, girl.
I caught you. I love it. So excited.
Oh yeah. First of all,
Phillies walk off. Big Phillies win. There you go. You can't beat this night. Can't
yeah,
beat
I
this
usually
night.
like have it on in the background. But yeah, they killed it last night. Did you see all the home runs?
Yeah. Ooh.
Bryce. Yeah, they were doing good. What was I gonna say? I'm working tomorrow night, but I'll be tuning in and commenting. Oh, and we're going to Virginia Beach, so I'm hitting up our girl Tiff Mosher.
Oh, are you gonna see her? Did you tell her that you're gonna do it?
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her when it's like absolutely definite, so I don't sound weird. But yeah, I would love to meet up.
Wow, that would be awesome. And
I would say she could sign my book, but she already signed it. Little doll she is.
oh, she is a doll. And I've tried to get her to do it Wednesday night, and you know her schedule is very busy now. It's very different. And she said, you know, I will, and I haven't forgot about it. And we love her. I got to do this real quick. I got to post this up, and I'm going to make it big for all the people out there. So we need you all to go to theopenact.com. Go to theopenact.com, search, and vote for the Grimjacks. They're in second place. We need to get them the first for the Yo Show. I'm going to share it on my page also. I can't really share the link. I'm going to try to. It is, again, theopenact.com. There's a voting section. Vote for the Grimjacks. You get one free vote a day. You could also get, you could also pay for votes at, I think, minimum is $10. You can get votes up to $10. Hear the great songs like Prom and their performance at the gym, Do or Die live at the gym. So you can check out some of their tunes, a brief little bio, and they're worth it. They're great people again. Grimjacks. Open Act. Vote for them. Get them to it.
Didn't vote today, so I'm getting my vote in now.
Get your vote. My wife, the other night, I'm in bed. My wife's like, "Did you vote?" I'm like, "Yeah, did you?" She's like, "I'm doing it now. That's why I asked you." So we're voting. We're voting Grimjacks. We love you, Grimjacks. We're going to see. Speaking of Grimjacks, Joel Tatey, we're going to remind the people out there one more time as well. Dude, Sunday Fun Day. It's in the name. Future Stars Show. Chris Greiner, Hutch and Company, Refrigerator, the Grimjacks, Basement Directive, Left on the Right, and Joel, you got to hit me with that last one, Desecration. All ages. You could bring the kids. They just can't drink, but $10 to get in. It's worth it. Look at it. Little band lineup for $10. I will be there announcing the bands on stage. We're trying to get Jewel there. My wife will most likely be there. Brent will be there. It's a Yo Show party. It's Atlanta Broca's party. She does an amazing job, and there's a lot of great bands. 13639 Philmont Avenue, the legendary Sweeney's, home to some of the greatest Philly music for the last, 20 or 30 years. The Future Stars Show. Jewel, I'm excited.
I'm so excited for this Sunday. I'm definitely going to try to make it. You know, I can't get away from them, Jeff. It's like, the Prudential Center, go to New York City and perform in the entertainment capital of the world. 18,000-seat arena hosted legendary artists like Bruce Springsteen and Elton John. right on the openingact.com. Bruce, he's everywhere. I hope he's
See that?
okay. He really he hasn't rescheduled these shows for Philly. So
Oh, he's gonna
you know
get
who
some
had
help.
tickets? Ray Coleman.
Yeah, no, I really didn't know.
Not the same night.
Speaking of which, and not to bring the subject up, but Noah, when are we going to see you guys at Future Stars again? I love it. I love announcing you guys and talking about blowing the roof off. And every time you guys play, it's always a great show. We want to see you there. We want to see people coming out too and hanging out and having a great time. Jewel, we got an announcement to make. And I'm so excited about this announcement because a few weeks back, maybe a little longer than a few weeks back, this band was playing at Bar 13 in Delaware. And we wanted to get out there, and we didn't. Me and Brent. It might have been the night of the Battle of the Bands, I think. And this awesome band was playing. Brent downloads the video. It's them playing at Bar 13, and the crowd is going berserk. This band is working the stage, and this amazing young lady singing, killing it. And I've been trying to chase her down since. She's friends with Rain. I'm like, Rain, you got to help us out here. Rain's like, I'll do what I can. I finally got through on message, and she's coming to the program November 21st. The entire band will be here. I got to drop the awesome picture. Where is it? Right there. It is The Galaxy Has Eyes, Jewel, November 21st. And it's going to be Kira Galaxy. And I'm not sure who else she's bringing, but I got to tell you, take a few moments and find videos from this band or look them up because, wow, the stage presence is sensational. And I just want you to all remember where you heard it first. Right here on the Yo Show, November 21st, of course, The Galaxy Has Eyes. Kira Galaxy, very sweet and kind. And she's like, oh, absolutely, I would love to come on. Not as much as we would love you to come on. And Brent, I know where this is going. Brent, me and him that night were like, dude, this is Yo Show material. Let's do this. And, man, JD, I'm telling you, get ready. Get ready.
Right up. Speaking of things having eyes, I just watched for the first time The Hills Have Eyes.
Ooh, why?
I was not okay after that.
No, that is the creepiest movie.
Oh my god. And I'm like, I don't want to see a family getting massacred. And it happened. And I was so...
On a camping trip.
We're doing all year of horror movies. And Joey's been asking me to watch Chucky for so long.
Has she ever seen it?
So last night, we sat down and we watched the original Child's Play.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, he kind of curses, but yeah, she did better than
You
I
left
did.
me on a cliffhanger.
Well, you missed the great ending.
I know. Dad said it. There's a walk-off.
I know. We missed it.
Guarantee with the sports announcement.
That's it. It's her new job. She is now our sports. We had a sports person. We had Mark, and then he vanished from us. But I don't know if it's, if it can, just be more,
Go Phil.
just be more consistent than Duck, because we haven't seen her in like a year.
Yeah. She's island hopping.
We love her, but she hates us, I guess. Hates the Yo Show. It's okay. There's maybe 3 people on Earth I know that hate the Yo Show. Duck, Lita Ford, and I won't say the last one.
Duck doesn't hate us.
Lita Ford does.
I can't speak for Lita Ford.
I won't even speak if I promise I'll never say that name on the show again, and I did.
Yeah. It's just like, I want to give Duck the advice that Sharon's people gave her. It's not a gift. No, it's not a creation unless you share it. But also works for a gift. It's not a gift unless you share it with people.
I love it. And you know what I got to do? I don't have the banner because I took the banner down to put all the names of the guests on last week. So, how about that? Next week, I'm friggin' embarrassed because I forgot to bring the thing down. That's okay. What did I do here? Oh, I see. Next week, Jewel, another great Tuesday night Yo Show, and I forgot to bring the awesome merchandise they sent me. Another great Philadelphia band, the Circus Hearts, will be on the program next Tuesday night, and they were kind enough to send us an album. And again, I give credit where credit's due. We went down to see Burden of Guilt at Dobbs a few months back. By the way, killed it. Rain Sparkles live on drums, kills it. Josh, awesome, kills it. And I see my wife doing Cassie things, talking to everybody. And she's outside talking to this dude, and another dude comes along, and she's talking, doing her thing. And she's like, well, that guy pretty much told me that he can get on that stage right now and rock, and that he's a great singer, and kind of had a little bit of a swag to him. I'm thinking, sounds kind of cocky. But then I got to meet him, and he's super cool, and he was from the Circus Hearts, and he's like, my wife told him about the show. We talked about the show and what we do and being there, and he's like, come on out. And I tell you, looked him up, Jewel, the Circus Hearts. I'm going to turn you on to their music. Great music, kind of a classical style of rock music, fun. They sent us an album with a card. They actually dropped it off at my doorstep. Like, how great is that? Thumbs up. She's got a little noise in the background. But my wife discovers him. Jewel discovers him. I said it before. I'll say it again. Noah, if you're still out there watching, like I said, the first time that we were at that Future Stars show, Strange Culture gets on stage. You guys hit maybe 2 notes, and Jewel's like, yeah, them right there. That's the band. We need that band. Those guys are great. And she's correct. She said the same thing about Stealing Society. Like, yep, that band. And I got to tell you, as much as I like to take credit for being this great guy that runs this thing, can't do it with a lot of great family around, a lot of friends and help. Because everybody's got a different ear, and people pick them out. Jewel just plucking them right out.
I know. Well, it's when you hear it, you just want to see what they're all about and going to shows and experiencing them live as a whole other level. And you really get to see what the band's made of. And that's what's great about Future Stars and seeing with our Circus Hearts. I know Cassie became a huge fan just seeing them perform. So that's so cool. I'm excited.
Not only that, but the class of those guys, I had scheduled them for tonight. And then Sharon said, I got a problem. I can't do the show when I'm scheduled because of practice and getting ready. So I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do. I messaged the Circus Hearts and like, dude, we don't get in the way of the ladies. Ladies are the boss. Let her have her night, and we'll do the following week. So Circus Hearts next week. Tuesday, September 5th. One of my absolute loves, Veronica Wicken, will be on the program. Awesome guitarist, formerly of the Glam Skanks. Tuesday, September 12th, Jewel, the hot new band, Young Other. I met them at Lovejoy. Super cool guys. Great band, great singer. Dale he comments a lot on my stuff. He's like, dude, you're a superstar. I call him a superstar. The 12th, it's Young Other. September 19th, the beautiful singer Kelsey Lynn is on the program. 26th, get ready, the essential duo Keith and Joey right here, September 26th on the O Show. October 3rd, Jewel, a band I saw this past weekend. I got the dog tag. My man Adam Kovitz is one of the greatest PR people on earth. It's Sour Station back on the program. Last time they were on a Wednesday, Jewel didn't get them. I said this time, guys, get ready. It's going to be a Jewel show. October 3rd, Sour Station. October 10th, the awesome rock band Bourbon House. October 17th, the return of Victoria Fire. We can't wait for that. We love them. Tuesday, October 24th, we do our Halloween show. We're doing it early this year because the 31st is Halloween, Tuesday. So the 24th, we welcome Fallon Vendetta for our Halloween show. November 7th, the amazing band Twisted. We're big new fans of those. Tuesday, November 14th, from Impact and Beatrice Kimmel, the band Barely Legal will be on the program. And, of course, we just announced The Galaxy Has Eyes. Jewel, I'm exhausted from all this great stuff we got coming up.
It's so much. And, man, it'll be a pack. Oh, thank you. You rock. You literally rock.
Yes, you literally.
But, yeah, man, what a great fall lineup we have going right into the holiday season. And just keeps us going, man. And it's just tonight is so... I feel so good after having people like Sharon come on, and I just feel another boost of energy to just keep going and knowing that we're just doing our little part here to be another platform for this great cause and these great bands to be heard. And it's nice to know that we're even a small part of that.
I agree. It is a humble part. I appreciate that. I need fall to be here. 103 here. 103 in
Oh
Minnesota. God, the
no.
world is coming to an end.
God, it's like
It's 103
actually
in
nice.
Minnesota.
It was like chilly. I had my windows down, like going to the store today, and it was like a little chilly. I
It's
smelled
just an access to it.
campfires.
So I want to
I'm so
tell.
over summer. I hate summer.
So do I. I want to lay this out real quick while I got I got Noah here and some of the other bands might be listening. Uh, put together a little Christmas tune and make a little video of it. We want to do a
Oh, man.
Christmas show this year. We want some Christmas music. Because last year we had David Howard Thornton, who's awesome, but he that's not right. Jules like, "Oh, for Christmas, a slasher."
We
But
had Halloween on Christmas, and it was fantastic. We
it
had
was good though, man.
himself, and
Yep,
it was
David Howard
the
Thornton.
bomb. Yeah,
We
me and
should.
Jeff,
We
me and Jeff will get on the. We should do like a drunken Christmas karaoke.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Like I said, my man DJ Hershock does some of the best karaoke in town, and he's got several locations, and we'll find one coming up close to the holidays. And we had a very Christmas a few years ago. It's a shame because the audio was so bad. Because I tried to do it upstairs, and it didn't really pick up the signal. But it was great. A lot of people came out and sang Christmas carols for us. That was wonderful. We had a
It was
great time.
so great, and Susie Corey sang Rudolph, and Joey was so little, and she sang too. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
I know. We should try that again. We had like Bart Chateau come on, and he was like,
Yeah,
and
like people on Broadway just coming
Right,
in.
Broadway singers just coming
Wow.
in, singing a little Christmas song in the O show.
You all right? I'm not getting those M&M McFlurries anymore. She just choked on it.
McFlurry?
Yeah, but like the M&M should not be in ice cream. I'm sorry.
No.
It shouldn't fit.
No, we
Like,
went to
good
Dairy Queen last time. My
combo.
wife got some Blizzard with a bunch of chunky things in it. That stuff's dangerous.
Oh no. You know
I
what I'm
choke on
doing?
everything.
I'm doing that new 16/8 fast business. I feel good. I do. Like I didn't
How
think I
much
could do
beer?
it.
How much beer is on that?
Dude, I had like one drink today. You're not supposed to drink, really. I know. But gotta be
Man,
good. Gotta be good.
lost your wings. Is there anything we missed? I feel like there's like topics we had, and I don't know.
There's so many. I sent you so many.
I
But it
couldn't
is
get
like
any of them.
5 minutes to go.
Let's do promos though.
Okay.
Let's do promos. Let's talk about Sweets by Rye on Instagram. Some awesome cookies, locally made and made with love. You could order right on Instagram. Follow Sweets by Rye. There's the logo that you'll be looking out for. And yeah, you can order them right online through Messenger and order yourself some excellent homemade cookies.
They're the
Sweets
best
by
cookies
Rye.
you'll ever have.
That is the endorsement right here on the Yo Show. Jules said they are the best cookies you'll ever have. Let's not forget also, for cool bearded people like me and Geo Pal, and you too, Noah, don't forget the Moist Collective beard care products. My good man Jim Hutton and his wife Tina, www.rumoist.com. Use the code YOSHOW20. Let them know the Yo Show saying you get 20% off your order. Anything over $50 gets free shipping. Locally made with the greatest ingredients and scents, and is excellent to keep your beard looking smooth.
Dude, your beard is so
www.
long. You look like
It is long.
you're going for the marsh.
I am going for the marsh. I got yelled at by Caitlin, my barber, because she's back in business, and she's like, "Man, that thing's long." Hi everyone. Thank you for the sweet comments, and thank you, Jeff and Joel T. Thank you, Sharon Lia. That's so good. Oh my God, you're like dying to make me cry tonight, and I don't know why.
Great. I've cried like twice tonight when you
I
talk.
know she is just the sweetest.
Thank you, Sharon. Oh, you're awesome. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you, and have a great night. Of course, everything is still down there. Find Sharon Lia on Facebook at the fan page Sharon Lia, Instagram at Sharon Lia Band. The website is www.sharonliaband.com. Of course, the great charity is www.ladieswhorockforacause.org. Facebook, Ladies Who Rock for a Cause, and of course on Instagram, Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. Check it out. Great concert is coming soon, September 9th. Constaters right here in Philadelphia. What a great show tonight, Joel Tady. I am exhausted.
You exhausted? I'm pumped.
I'm pumped too. I talk so much. I feel bad. I feel like I overtalk you a lot.
Oh, it's okay. As you've seen, I have nothing to say.
Aw, you do until you're by yourself. Then you freeze, and it's kind
Yeah,
of cute in a way.
yeah. I don't know. Just need something to respond to. That's all. But tonight was fantastic. What a great night.
It it really was. And Jenny Wolf, my man, best beard in the business. See, so we have like this record-setting team here on the O Show. We have the most beautiful face in podcast, webcast, broadcast, simulcast, etc. in Jewel. I got it right. And then we have the best beard in the business in me, and a great beard company supporting us with products.
And
Where
great
can you go
cooking.
wrong? And great cookies, and great artists, and Funko Pops, and fun. Real fun, because this is not our show. This is your show. We do this for you to come on out and support us and have a great time. Jewel like pimps out her own daughter. Get on here. Do an advertisement. Let's go.
Do not say
Now,
it.
she loves coming on. And like I said, what is the difference between Jewel and Joey? Joey actually got paid to do work for the O Show.
That's true. That's true.
Cookies. Oh, we should get cookies
Oh.
for Sharon Lia and bring
Yeah.
her cookies.
That would be a great gift. Yeah, sweet spry rye.
Oh, thank you. Great beard. Yee. Sorry, Rick, if you're still watching me. Yee. Sorry, my wife, if she's still watching me. Yee. I'm a Sharon Lia fan. What can I tell you? I adore her. I think she's wonderful. Yes, we're coming up on the close. Don't forget, tomorrow night. Thank you, Rick, for being so kind. Of course, next when he sees me at the show, he's probably going to kick my ass. But for tonight, thank you for being so kind. You guys are amazing. We love you. We love your team. We love your support. And I geek when everybody comes on this program because we just have such great people to come on, and it's real. Every view and every tick and every love and every emoji and every comment, etc. It's real. That's why we do it live. So you can join us.
Be proud of.
Right, that we can be 100% proud of course. I feel like I'm going to go for like another 3 hours, but I really can't. But you can catch me tomorrow night with Elsewhere, the band, right here on the program. Angela Marie will be in the hot seat, guest co-hosting. Do not forget one more time, September 9th, 2023, Constotters in Academy Road in Northeast Philadelphia. It is Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. You can get your tickets at these great websites. Look at the lineup. Black Rose Rebellion, Della Chase, Roses, Tiffany, a certain band that's called the Sharon Lia Band. I heard they're good. Heard a song here tonight. Helen and Terry. And of course, if you check it out, you get to check out brand new music from Sharon Lia at that show.
Yes. Oh, thank
What are
you.
we, 256 and 0 now? God, I forgot to count. Man, getting old.
200 and what?
256, is it? 255. 255.
I was writing them down. 255. Man, that's a great number,
Oh.
though.
I know. 255
Written
and 0.
stars.
Undefeated. Thank you for the hearts, Sharon. And thank you for laughing at me being silly, Rick. All right, let's get the heck out of here. We had a great night tonight. I don't say get the heck out of here like a bad thing. We got to work tomorrow. So it's up to you people out there and tell your friends to make us famous enough to make this our full-time job. Get us on like Sirius Satellite Radio. I don't need millions. I just need to make the same money I make now at my job. It's not a lot to ask. And we will do this for you 7 days a week and bring you that many more great bands and stuff.
Play for your ear.
Rick said go to sleep. I agree, Rick. Let's get the heck out of here. Julie says I talk too long. So tonight's exit song, we're doing something new here. We're going to do a different exit song from a different local band or a different band that we love every week.
Oh, is that
We
what
heard-
we're doing? Let's
Yeah,
go.
we're going to do that now. So we heard Steve Higgins in the house. Steve, thank you for popping in. And you never know, Steve. Twisted is may pop up soon on one of these. I love him. Jewel, you know, Melissa from YSP?
Yes.
Yeah, she was all over
YSP.
Twisted videos, and I get it because they're awesome. It's a great band. Very talented. Yeah, back in the day, YSP. Melissa, the blonde, very pretty. Yeah, she's
Oh,
still
yeah. I worked
still
on
got
that.
Still got her thumb in the music scene, and she was all over that Twisted video. Yeah, Julie used to work at YSP back in the day. See, I get nothing but the best. I get MMR's Stacy, not Stacy. Oh my God, she's gonna kill me. Sydney Taylor, love you, Sydney, and Jewel Tatey from YSP. Yeah, tonight we're gonna exit with one of my favorite music videos as well as songs. It's Evanescent Love by Stealing Society. That's going to take us out of here tonight. Massive thank you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a little Stealing Society. And thank you to Jewel Tatey. Massive thank you to Sharon Lia, Rick Gennady, and the whole team and fans from Ladies Who Rock for a Cause. Yo Show, we'll see you tomorrow night for Yo Show Wednesday. Jewel and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great evening, everybody. And stick around for the song because it's got an awesome video and it's a great song. And these are awesome dudes. Have a great night.
Shadow on my shoulder, disrespect the golden rule. I live for your desires and I'm no one else's fool. I see the color of your palette, confused and mix a shade of brown. Your deceptive brush shows that you're only reason keeping me around. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are after evanescent dissipated love. Well, I'm a sucker for compassion. Like to think this isn't just pretend. But there is no mistake, you only treat me as a means to an end. Just snap your fingers and replace me. You'll find yourself another man. In time, I'm sure you'll realize that ain't no one love you better than I can. I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are after evanescent, dissipated love. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are
That's better.
after evanescent, dissipated love. So go ahead and find yourself another man. In time, I'm sure you'll realize ain't no one love you better than I can. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love.
I wish.
Your